Hey everyone, and welcome to another movie about Bitcoin news. Bitcoin has been trading in line with its plan today. I think I made the last video just as the third wave to the downside was beginning, and I told you that the low 50,000 area would be a good goal for the third wave. If I did do it in the film, I think I said exactly 53,000, but I'm not sure. Then I shared it on Discord several times today. It's been a while, but I think I sent 5, 6, or 7 Bitcoin reports through Discord today. Also, it's possible that the bears are done for the day. We should see a little less before the fourth wave starts if possible. At that point, the 51 to 52k area would be the best place for us to be. The next goal on the way down after this wave drop bounce. I only want to talk about the microstructure today because my first movie of the day was about the bigger picture. And the action really is happening right now in this shorter time frame. The fact that Bitcoin dropped a lot is interesting. Even though it's not a crash, it's clearly going down. And this was not a surprise. In fact, it was very much expected, and Bitcoin has, let's say, carried out the best case situation. This bigger wave is also something I can take off the chart now. We no longer need that. Also, just a quick reminder that we are mostly looking for the yellow case, which should put us in the mid 40,000 range. We look like we're somewhere in the middle. Today there was a big drop and Bitcoin really hit the main part of a third swing down. This is what I talked about in the last video. If the third wave really starts, prices will fall quickly, and I don't think it's over yet. There should still be a little more bad. Of course, the price could try to turn around and go up at any of these points. For now, the direction is down, so I will keep an eye out for structures that point up. But until the market tells me otherwise, I just follow the way. I'm glad that this microstructure is even being followed, but that's what happens a lot in structures that are spontaneous. We haven't had good ideas in a long time because we've been making corrections. Really boring is this fix that began in March. And even inside that, there were only diagonals, B waves, and a lot of mess. This is a good urge, which makes sense since it is wave C all the way down. That should get us to the mid 40,000 area. In my first movie today, I talked about why. It only has to do with where the C wave should go. This kind of C wave is a 5-wave move. We were done with wave 1. The first 5 waves came down on Wednesday, the 28th. This is wave 2, and its peak was around September 3rd. It was just a flat fix. We are about halfway to the third wave down, which is about to happen. Yes, a 3-wave move is also a 5-wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are still to come. It would be best if Bitcoin went a little lower before the circle 4 began. After that, there should be 4 or 5 more layouts. That's what I'm seeing. We have actually dipped today in the third wave, of the third wave, of the third wave, if we zoom in a little. This is usually the most dangerous part of this slide. There will be a 5th wave here, a 5th wave here, and a 5th here. They can be diagonals. It's not going to get better, so things could get messy again from here on out. But it would have been better if we stretched a bit lower in this explosive structure, even in the third. It was brought up earlier today on Discord that 53,180 is the first and best goal for this third wave. There is always a first ideal goal, which is the 138% extension of the first one to set up. This is the 100%. No, I would be okay with anything above that for a third wave, but it's not ideal. I mean, it's late Friday night, the market may be tired, and it's very likely that this fourth wave will happen over the weekend, at least tomorrow. If possible, I'd like to see the price drop to around 51.6 to 52.2 thousand over the weekend, or maybe on Monday to finish wave 5 of circle 3. After that, we should see circle 4. Then this last drop could take us into the mid 40k range, where we can reach a key goal of 45.550k. We need to add another 5-4 and this 5th. That's the plan. Things didn't change, it's just being nicely done. I also changed the resistance area. If prices go down a bit later today, I will have to make changes. The area of resistance even more. This is just very little pushback. If prices break above the first small area of resistance, it's not likely that a full reversal pattern will form. But it would be interesting to see. It would be great if Bitcoin stayed below 55,150 at any time now. If it goes above that, 55,880. But for now, let's leave it that way. This is just resistance for the third wave inside the third wave. Again, A break above it doesn't mean much. A break above the 55,850 mark would be more important. Just for now, that's the 50% retracement of the bigger third. We'll leave it alone. The defensive area that we no longer need will be taken out by me. This already shows what that means. Next support, 53,178. If the price breaks above support, it could mean that the microstructure has changed. Overall, though, I think that over the weekend we might see the start of a fourth wave, which is just stabilization along the sides. The bullish count is still correct. Don't forget the count that says bullish. This should really begin here. For the bulls, we're keeping an eye on a possible one or two setups. We have weak support at 51,770 and 50th. But we've already broken below that. Any drop below it would make it even more clear that prices are going down, at least in the short run. Some people ask me what will happen if we go down to this area around 45.5K. After that, I think there will be a bounce and the start of a fifth wave to new all-time highs. But I can't promise that. Here we need to keep an eye out for signs. That's the lowest price and this is the pivot right now, acting like a magnet where I think the price will be drawn. Don't forget that I'll be sending out the email later today, probably in 2 or 3 hours. It's free and you can sign up for it. That link is in the description. There are many events going on around MEMCO. That's where I told you there are market reports. You can check out the link in the description to see the new video about index, a cryptocurrency that I don't talk about on YouTube. It's about attitude and other things. That's all the news about Bitcoin. If you read the update, I hope you liked it. Please click the like button. Please leave a review and subscribe. And if you really like what you see, please look into the channel membership. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter as well. Thanks for seeing it. Goodbye. Goodbye.